It's 2025, and out of nowhere, this random dude in Panama says he found something alive inside a meteorite. Not some tiny microbe, not a fossil, something that moves. At first, it looked like a normal rock, but then it started changing, oozing green, twitching, growing these black stringy tentacles that look straight out of a sci-fi movie. The internet lost its mind. Some people said it's fake, others swore it's real alien life. But before we decide if it's real or not, first we have to break it all down. So this whole story begins when a TikTok user named Kin, or @Kin Panama, posted what he claimed was a meteorite that landed near his home. He didn't treat it like a souvenir. He started filming it every single day. In the first few clips, boring, a rock, maybe some burn marks, a little smoke. But then he says something weird happened. The texture began to shift, like it was alive, and soon green slime began to ooze out of the cracks. The kind of that looks way too real for a prank, but something strange to be normal. People started commenting things like, "Bro, that's breathing. It's literally pulsing, and this is not a rock." Then one day, it wasn't just ooze anymore. It started growing. Thin black strands came crawling out. It's like a vein or roots. They moved slowly. The lighting in his videos was dark, shaky, handheld, which somehow made it even creepier. Everyone started comparing it to the venom. And of course, the internet being the internet, people went nuts. Half the comments were believers. There's definitely alien DNA. NASA needs to see this. This is the start of a movie. The other half were skeptics calling it fake, CGI, or just a staged stunt. But no one could stop watching. Now here's where Kin got smart. Instead of dumping everything at once, he made it into a series. Each upload showed a tiny new change, the tentacles moving a bit more, the ooze thickening, the texture turning darker. He'd even recorded himself putting the meteorite into a safe and locking it, saying it was for protection. That one move? Genius. It made it feel like a found footage horror series instead of a hoax. But we actually see if it's real or not. We gotta understand what we're seeing. Because if you watch close, you'll notice the first major clue, the motion. The tentacles don't move randomly, they move smoothly, too smoothly, almost like keyframed animation or controlled chemical reaction, and real-life organic doesn't move that precisely. Then there's the lighting. In some clips, the shadows under the tentacles don't match the rest of the scene. The light bounces off at weird angles, like it was composited afterward. It's the kind of error you see when you mix practical effects with VFX enhancements. Scientists online also weighed in. Some said it's probably PDMS, a silicon polymer that expands, contracts, and ripples when it touches certain liquids like hexane. Basically, it can breathe, but without being alive. If you film it right, it looks alive. Combine that with a bit of editing and bam, you've got an alien. But the best theories don't stop there. Others say it's a practical prop, silicone, resin, and black dye, maybe heated or cooled to make it move. There's even speculation that the slime is a reactive mix, the kind used in VFX labs to create fake biological growths. So yeah, the evidence points heavily toward it being a special effects project, maybe even an IRG, alternate reality game to be exact, designed to go viral. But here's the twist. Kid never broke character. He never said it's fake. He kept uploading updates, acting like he's scared, locking it away, and letting people's imagination do the work. That's what makes it so effective. People started treating his page like a live mystery. Some made fan accounts, tracking every frame. Others tried to enhance the video to spot movement the naked eye can't see. One user even analyzed the sound frequency and the background and claimed there's a low hum, like it's communicating. Now, let's look at what makes people believe this could be real for a second. There have been real scientific discussions about microbial life in meteorites like NASA ALH 84001 from Mars that seem to contain fossilized bacteria. Even though it turned out to be natural mineral structures, it still left people open to believing that some could survive out there and make it here. So when Kin shows a rock that moves, it hits the sweet spot between this could be fake and but what if it's not? And the psychology of virality right there. Curiosity plus fear plus mystery equals to endless engagement. So, how did it all end? It did not. Not yet. Kim's latest upload shows the tentacles turning blacker, thicker, and then nothing. He stopped posting, which only made it worse. People started spreading rumors that the creature broke out, that he got contacted by the government agencies, and that he disappeared. Obviously, there's zero proof of that, but silence fuels the myth. Now let's get real. Based on the footage, lighting mismatches, the silicone movement pattern, and the lack of external verification, this is most likely fake. It's either a really well done prop experiment or a social media art project, but the storytelling, brilliant. The pacing, the updates, the timing, it's what makes the feel authentic even when it's not. Think about it. If this is normal, I found a meteorite clip, no one would care. But a rock that changes shape and moves on camera, that triggers the internet collective curiosity. It's what makes the people are calling it the best found footage moment TikTok's ever had. Still, there's one last layer to this, the mystery. Even with all the breakdowns, the debunks, there's something eerie about watching the footage. The lighting, the textures, the slow pulse. It just looks wrong in a way you can't fully explain. And that's the genius of it. Even when your brain knows it's probably fake, your instincts whisper, but what if it's real? So maybe that's the point. Maybe Kin's not trying to fool anyone. Maybe he's reminding everyone that the internet, the line between real and fiction, has officially blurred. Because in 2025, anything can go viral. Truth, lies, or something in between. And that's why this meteorite story isn't just about aliens, it's about how a simple video, a few smart edits, and a little mystery can make the whole world stop scrolling for a second and think, wait, what if? Whether it's a hoax or a history in the making, one thing's for sure, Kin's alien meteorite has already made its mark. So the next time you see someone post a rock that looks a little too alive, remember, it only takes one video to make the internet believe in aliens again.